So, hey, what's up, Ty? How's it going, dude? What's up, Ty? Yeah, what's up for you guys watching this on the YouTube replay? We're going to be looking at a lot of stocks live here. I got an update as well. Our portfolio just hit an all-time high today. I got a few things to show you because I got three different portfolios here. Here's our main risk on portfolio. We're now green all time in here. We're up 0.81%. We've been in the red in this portfolio for so long because of UiPath. And if we look down here, some of our bigger losers like UiPath, Zoom, AMD, we used to be down a lot more than what we're down on them now. So finally, stocks are green. But let me show you my main taxable account real quick. So this is my main Robinhood portfolio. We are up 0.07% on the day. And here are all the stocks that we own in here. This is my dividend portfolio. So actually, every stock in here does pay a dividend, which is pretty cool. Mine's popping off. Hey, that's what's up, dude. Yeah. If you got a stock you want me to look at, let me know. We'll also be looking at a lot of stocks live here. But yeah, our main dividend portfolio is like a mixed bag in here. Like McDonald's is down on the day. Some of like the safety defensive stocks, like the grocery stores are down. But look at United Health, bro. United Health stock is down 15% on the day, and we're down 19% on our position now. Dang, we're down $330 on United Health Group. That's not good. But oh yeah, we also have our Roth IRA. Our Roth IRA is only $1,000 basically. But here are the three stocks we own in here, like Kroger, which is down on the day. Like I said, the grocery stores aren't doing too good as big tech is rallying. Like Meta's had an incredible week. I mean, Meta's up 20% just in 1 month. So yeah, and then here's of course our buy and hold portfolio. Our basically whenever I buy a stock in here, I try to never sell it. If I go to all our year to date in here, we are actually up 15% year to date, and the SPY is only up 0.34%. So if we go to all time as well, all time since inception here, we are up 57%, and the S&P is up 40. So we've done a little better than the S&P 500, which is good. Again, don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. Like, look at this stock down here. Actually, this company reported earnings today. This company reported earnings this morning, Perion Network, and they're up 6%. They actually had some decent earnings. They acquired a new company. Why did you know United Healthcare take such a hit? So yeah, if we go to United Health right here, the CEO quit out of nowhere, and and they stopped giving guidance, so they're no longer giving EPS guidance. Dang, they're down 45. I'm gonna screenshot this. I mean, I almost don't believe that. Down 45, but basically lost half their value in 1 month, and so we're down 19% on them. United Health, you know what? Let's do some quick analysis on them because I do really like this company. You know, we're a customer. So if we could look right here, dang, they now have a 2.63% dividend yield. So you get a nice dividend on United Health Group. And if we also go to right here, their where their revenue comes from, we use their Optum RX, and their Optum RX has seen some very nice growth. But like the fundamentals are great here, but it's just like I think this is an overreaction. I mean, 16 to how much is that in terms of market cap? Like this company literally lost $50 billion because the CEO left. Like I don't think that I think it's an overreaction. So I actually bought a little bit this morning. I bought a fractional share, not a whole share, but yeah, we now own 4.22 shares of United Health. Um, yeah, it's actually our smallest position in here. It's only worth 1,300. Yo, what's up, Two Trick? How's it going? Yeah, if you guys got any stocks you want me to look at, let me know. Take profits. Yo, what's up, APK? Yo, which stock should I take profits on? You think? Because a lot of these stocks are like this stock at up 148% on. They still trade at 13 times net income. Very fair valuation. Yo, Seven said OBB stock. Let's check this one out. I don't think I've heard of them before. Um, Oh, but yeah, I can't find that one. I do apologize there. Tech Plug Power. Okay, so dude, Plug Power, here's a quick little thing I'll tell you. I don't like this company actually, and I feel bad if you own this one because they're at an all-time low. And here's why they're at an all-time low. If you look in the top right, the whole company's worth 876 million. That's what the market cap is. So the whole company's worth 800 million, and just in the most recent quarter, they lost 200 million. So they've lost over, 25% of the company just in 1 quarter. And if we look at last quarter, they lost 1.3 billion. I mean, not sure how they done that. And if we look at the revenue, I mean, this company's just unfortunately going to go bankrupt. Hovering around $100 from hitting all-time highs today. Yo, that's awesome, Cruz. What's up, Tuchik? Yeah, dude. I don't believe stocks just keep on going up. I mean, the only stock I'm down on today is CubeSmart. That's our high dividend stock, which makes sense. Money's coming out of the high yielding dividend stocks and going into the tech stocks. I got some options on Bank of America. Yo, that's a Warren Buffett approved stocks. So if you go to Warren Buffett's portfolio right here, his third largest holding is Bank of America. It's 10% of his portfolio. The banks have nice dividends. Look at that. You get a 2.3% dividend with Bank of America, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they're in consumer banking, wealth management, global banking. What about the net income? See, this is ridiculous. They're literally making 7 billion of net income a quarter, pretty much. So Bank of America is doing pretty nice. They're a solid bank. They're too big to fail. Let's see. Um, watch giant whales around close. Let's see. Yeah, hey Seven. I type in ODD stock. Or ODD. Oh, here. Oh, okay. Here we go. I typed it in wrong. Sorry. So here's the stock I think you're talking about. So they're a $3.5 billion company. They're down 12% on the day, but they've had a nice rally. Like they jumped up right here on some news. I don't know what that news is, but let's see. So. Are they profitable? They're making net income every quarter. Yeah, the net income's growing. It's up 15% year over year. Sales are up 26%. Pretty decent balance sheet. Great cash from operations. So, yo, did they pay a dividend? Yeah, they're probably doing some buybacks right now. So, hey, I can see why people like this one. I wonder what the news was, why they had that little big green candle right there. Uh, yeah, but isn't that showing growth? Thoughts on United Health? Yeah, dude, United Health, I'll be quick about this one. I mean, they're down, look at this, 15% on the day. I do own this one. It's our smallest position now. I'm down $331. RIP, drop a like on the stream for me. Yeah, definitely don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. By the way, I don't sell anything. I don't have a course book, Discord, none of that. But they just stopped giving guidance. They're trading at 13 times net income. That's so low. They're literally trading at like I might buy a little more. I want to buy a little more on them. Are you positive on AMD yet? Yeah, hey, check this out. I'm actually not. So I am positive in this portfolio now. We're up 0.84%. But we're down on a lot. I like being completely transparent. I go to all the other TikTok lives and no one else like shows their portfolio. But yeah, here's AMD. They're up 4% on the day. We're still down on our position. Our average cost is at 124. But I'll give a quick analysis on AMD. So yeah, AMD, kind of like the Nvidia competitor. Look at their PC GPU market share. AMD has a 16% GPU market share. They're a big data center play. Check this out. Data centers are half their business. It's up 57% year over year. So they've seen some nice growth and just growth of the numbers. Look at the FCF, which is free cash flow. It's up 91% year over year. The net income's up 5x. I mean, it's really impressive. I mean, great balance sheet. I mean, no net debt on AMD. So financially, I really like AMD, but I'm still down on my position. Yo, Janelli, what's up? Janelli said hood stock. So yeah, look at Robinhood nearing all-time highs or almost a new 52-week high. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at Palantir. Yo, yeah, we got to look at Palantir too, Trick. My fault. We'll look at that after this. So Robinhood's up 10% on the day. I do own that one, by the way. Where is that position? I sold a lot of shares unfortunately, but I still have 5 left. I'm up 350% on them. Man, I was buying this stock at like $9-10. But I sold most of it. Yeah, I bought it at 9-10 and I sold it at 36. So I took a huge gain, but I still kept some shares. But here's Robinhood's such an impressive company. They deserve to be at all-time highs. I mean, look at the growth here. This is a insane growth company. Sales are up 50% and so's the net income. They're now making net income every quarter when if we look at last year, they used to lose net income every quarter, like 400 million. So I love that Robinhood's profitable and I'm a customer. I got a Robinhood portfolio. I have my taxable account and I have a Roth IRA with Robinhood. So yeah. Let's see. I got Bank of America 50 calls. Oh, APA stock. What's that one? Let's check it out. Oh, wait. I wanted to look at Palantir. Yo, thanks for showing up to the YouTube stream too, Trick. So yeah, Palantir all-time high today. No way. So if you've ever bought Palantir, you're for sure up on your money. This the government is their biggest customer. A lot of police stations use their software, and the government revenue is up 45% year over year. I mean, ridiculous growth. I mean, that's why they deserve the hype. I mean, commercial revenue's up 32. They're profitable. They have no debt. That's the best part, dude. They got no debt. 5.5 billion in cash. So yeah, cool debt-free company on Palantir. The valuation's a little nuts though. I could not buy this one at this valuation, but let's look at APA right here. What up, Sebastian? So this is Apache or something like that. This looks like an oil and gas stock. Dang. So yeah, look at that. Stock's been flat since 2002. That's what usually happens with these commodity stocks. So yeah, they're in the oil and gas industry. They have a 5.5% yield. So that's the good news here. Whenever these oil stocks usually have really high dividend yields. Yo, what's up? Ron, what's up, dude? Going good. How about you? Yo, I'm reading both the YouTube and the TikTok chat right now. And API, the numbers are a little choppy here. I mean, they lost net income that one quarter, but overall, they're making net income every quarter. They can afford the dividend, but I don't think this is the kind of company that'll outperform the market though in the long run. Big Al said United Health is an evil corporation. Hey, I can understand that. Uh, hey, what's up, Air? What about Weeble? Weeble stock or my Weeble portfolio? Yeah, here's my Weeble portfolio. We're finally green all time. We're up 0.9% now. I like showing my winners and my losers. I just like being completely transparent. You know, we lost a lot on UiPath. AMD, we're finally recovering on AMD. We used to be down like 30% on them, but yeah. Do you ever buy GTLS? I have not bought that way. GTLS. Chart Industries. Oh, hey, this one's on my watch list right here. So there must have been something I liked about this stock. So they repair, service, and leasing. Well, let me go to the bottom line right here. So yeah, they're making a lot of net income. Wait, sales are up 5, but net income's up 200. So that means they're really growing their net margins. So yeah, uh, free cash flow's a little choppy, but yeah, hey, this one's on my watch list right here. We can see where their revenue comes from. What's their PE? PE is a 27. All right. They pay a dividend? No dividend. Chart Industries. You know, I got Powell Industries. You know, this one's been going crazy. Yeah, here's my buy and hold portfolio. Do you sell high and rebuy if the stock goes down? Sometimes, but that's really trading. I just like to buy and hold my winners. I would love some analysis on SG. Let's check it out. Yeah, SG stocks. So I've actually never heard of this company before. So this is Sweet Green. They're a $2 billion company, so they're not that big of a company. But let's see what industry they're in. So they're in travel and transportation or restaurants. So they're a restaurant stock kinda. Let's see how their net income is. So here's the bad news. It looks like they're losing net income every quarter, which isn't great. They, what about the free cash flow just went negative as well. So the reason why the stock is probably not done too good is because they're losing net income right now. We really want to see this company get profitable. The sales are up 5% though, but yeah, it looks like their net margins are getting slightly better, which is good. But yeah, I would like to see that company get profitable. I don't assume, yeah, they don't pay a dividend or anything. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Maybe not though. Why are they the same price as Nvidia? Yeah, same like stock price? Because the actual stock price is irrelevant because it's all the market cap. But yeah, here's Nvidia right here. They're up 6% on the day, nearly. You know, here's the thing about Nvidia: incredible fundamentals. They have an 18% PC GPU market share. Automotive revenues at a new record. I mean, the net income's at a record. Literally 22 billion of net income just in the most recent quarter. I mean, that's some impressive bottom line growth. I mean, if it was any other company, like 22 billion just in the most recent quarter, up 90%. Yo, what's up? Lancelot said, sorry if I said your name wrong. Lemonade. Are you talking about LMND? So this is an insurance company. This is Lemonade Insurance. And check this out. Let's see. What are their personal and property casualty insurance? Let me go to this on an annual basis. Or actually, let's see right here. So they beat on revenue. They it's a mixed bag here. The thing is with Lemonade is that I used to own this company. Actually, I took a lot of profits on Lemonade. I think I sold it after I was up like 45% on them, and I sold them because they're not making any net income. That's the bad part. I really want to see this company get net income positive. Yeah, dang, cash from operations went negative. So, yeah, but the sales growth is there. I love the growth here. Revenue's up 26, but the margins are getting actually a little worse from the previous year. So yeah, they, they- they're a highly short stock. Let's see. Can we see your portfolios now? Hey, yeah, what portfolio do you want to see? Also, if you go to my YouTube channel, I do stock portfolio updates on there all the time. This is my main dividend portfolio right here. Do you still got United Health? Yeah, Luffy, check this out, dude. We United Health Group, this is what I don't believe. In just 1 month is down 45%. A month ago, it was like nothing was wrong. This was a $585 stock. Now it's a 320. So I'm down $330 on them. You know, please drop a like on the stream for me. I'm playing, but yeah, United Health is their CEO quit today and they stopped giving guidance. I don't know if that justifies a $50 billion market cap decline, but hey, maybe. The two stocks I want to see your input on is Weeble and Kava. Let's check it out. So somewhere Kava. Oh, okay. Let's look at Kava. So um SG was similar to Kava. So here we go. Here's Kava Group. This one has seen some really impressive growth. If we go to this right here, I mean, the sales are up 28% year over year. So for a restaurant in this environment, it's actually pretty impressive. 28% growth. And same with the net income. Look at the net income. It just exploded to a new all-time high. They're up 78 million. What about cash from operations? Yeah, it's up 25%. So I can see why the stock's done so good. Yeah, they're a restaurant. Yo, Jeff Mack, no way, dude. Good to see you. CBRL. What's this one right here? So, oh, yo, this is Cracker Barrel. Has anyone heard of that restaurant? So, hey, we're looking at all the restaurants right now. Unfortunately, Cracker Barrel has not done too good because look at that. Since 2019, this was a $135 stock. Now it's 50. So, not good. Let's see if we can figure out why, though. So I think it's because of this right here. If we look at the net income, it's down like bad year over year. Wow. So if we zoom out, look at this. 2023, I mean, they were making 20 to 30 million a quarter. And now if we look at them now, I mean, it's so they just can't afford the dividend really. So yeah, the pay ratio is at 200%. So they can't afford the dividend. Yeah, I mean, here another stock, is we've all heard of Wendy's, like Wendy's, the fast food stock. This stock looks like a bond right now. I mean, Wendy's has done terrible as well. It's really unfortunate to see. And Wendy's has another high yield. Actually, I'd rather buy Wendy's than Cracker Barrel, in my opinion. They have an 8.3% dividend yield right here. Might have to get cut because as the stock price goes down, yield goes up. They can just barely afford that. Let's see here. Are you still doing options? And how much do you need? I don't do any options, or I haven't in a while. I mainly just like to buy and hold shares. Weeble stock, yeah, is that ticker symbol bull? So yeah, here we go. So this app right here that I'm using is publicly traded. It's ticker symbol bull, and they just IPO'd like 2 weeks ago. This was a huge like pump and dump. Stock went to $80, like $70. Now it's back down to 14. So unfortunately, I can't give you too much thoughts on them because they just IPO'd. There's not too much data we can look at. It look good news. Looks like they made net income in the most recent quarter. Balance sheet's a bit weird, but Hmm. Yeah, I unfortunately I can't give you too much thoughts on them just because there's not much history for me to look at. But they're interesting, and I'm a customer as well. I give them fees. Yo, what's up? Hey, you said SCHD and portfolios is another rest stock. Oh wait, SCHD. This is a dividend ETF. So check this out. They actually have a 4% dividend. So you get 1% of your money back every quarter with this ETF. And look at the stocks in here. There are a lot of the high yielding Buffett type stocks, like a Coca-Cola, ConocoPhillips, a Home Depot, a Chevron. Yeah, Chevron and Coca-Cola. Warren Buffett owns both of those. Let me go to Warren Buffett's portfolio real quick. Yeah, he owns Coca-Cola, that's 10%, and Chevron is 5.9%. So yeah, he has a lot of those similar stocks. Mm. Hey, what's up, Sermon? How's it going, dude? Is United Health a good buy? Honestly, I think, again, not financial advice here. I think the risk to reward actually looks pretty good on United Health. I mean, they're down 45% just in 1 month. I mean, this is a huge insurance company. We use OptumRx, and I'm down 19% on them. Luckily, I didn't put too much money in them. They're my smallest holding in here, but still not good to be down 300. Can you let me know if I should sell or hold Tesla shares? What's up, Yumi? The thing with Tesla is, I mean, I personally just don't own that company just because the fundamentals don't align with the stock price. I mean, look, so they're trading at, and this isn't the popular opinion either, because if they get their robo-taxi network right, this could be a justified valuation, but they're trading at right now 183 times net income. So a super high valuation, and that's okay if the company's growing, but look at their main segment of business, their automotive segment, their sales are actually down 15% year over year. So they lost their growth. So, and if we look at the net income, it fell 70% year over year. They just lost their margins. I mean, margins went to 2%. So, me personally, I mean, Elon Musk said he's going to spend a lot more time with the company, but financially speaking, I don't like Tesla's financials, but it doesn't trade off their financials. Kind of like a Palantir. So, yeah. Is he streaming on YouTube too? Yes, sir. Yumi, we're streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. Yes, sir. Hey, yeah, the best way to support me, by the way, I don't sell anything. I don't have a course book, Discord. I don't sell nothing. Watch out for people impersonating me. Only thing I do have is a YouTube channel. So if you want to help me out, I'm streaming on there. If you missed anything, you can watch it on there. YouTube channel is called Nathan Robert, Linktree in bio. So here's Palantir. Yeah, they're kind of like a Tesla. Palantir and Tesla don't really trade off the financials, but actually Palantir is growing. I mean, incredibly. The government's half their business now. The government revenue on Palantir is up 45% year over year. Like every police station uses Palantir's software. The commercial revenue is up 33, which is like S&P 500 companies. So that's the good news. They're making net income. They have no debt. Palantir is a debt-free company with 5.5 billion of cash. They're in my no debt watch list. Yeah, if I go to my watch list right here, of this is my watch list of companies with no debt. So if you've maybe heard of Duolingo, Reddit, DocuSign, Opera GX browser, GameStop, Yelp, Zoom, all these are debt-free companies. And just because they're debt-free doesn't mean they'll do good. Like look at Zoom. I do own some Zoom, by the way. Here, I'll show you. I just like being completely transparent. I'm definitely not an expert. Here are my biggest losers like Zoom and UiPath. Luckily, they've had a nice little recovery. So anyway, let's get back. I have United Health at 335. Yo, that's a lot better cost basis than me. I got in at like 400. Look at this. Or my average cost is 398. I bought a little bit more this morning. Um but yeah, you're not cooked as much as me. Love your content. Please give it. Oh, hey, appreciate you, Grog. Yeah. Mm. Here's a really interesting company. This is Vici. Yo, what's up, Sage? He said Vici Properties. So this is the company. They're a real estate investment here. The land under it. They own like Caesar's Palace. A lot of properties on the Las Vegas Strip. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Hold up. We're back here. Sorry about that. I just disconnected for a second. But hopefully we're back. Um anyway, they have a high yield, a 5.5% dividend yield, and it's completely sustainable because they're a REIT, a real estate investment trust, and they've had some decent stock price appreciation. So yeah, Vici's a great dividend growth company in my opinion. Yeah, hey, by the way, if you wanted the follow button, we go live every day, twice a day. I am not at my house right now and I'm kind of having some Wi-Fi problems, so yeah, this is not great. There we go. Okay, we're back. I had to rethink. Okay, my phone's back. Okay, ALAB. Yeah, so here's Astera Labs. Ooh, this one's also on my watch list. They're up 8% on the day. Nice. Congrats if you own this one. So Astera Labs. So here's the good news about this company is that they have incredible growth. The revenue's up 150% year over year, and the net income is now positive. They made 30 million of net income on top of this monster balance sheet. This is what I like to look for in a stock. One with a great balance sheet. They literally have no debt. So it's a debt-free company with incredible sales growth and incredible net income growth. They're finally making net income. And the cash from operations is incredible. So ALAB is a great growth stock in my opinion. Again, not financial advice here, but I love the growth, I love the profitability and the balance sheet, no debt. So ALAB is a very interesting one to me. I have some money coming in tomorrow. I hope Google doesn't shoot up beforehand. Yeah, Sermon, I feel you. Whenever I'm about to get paid, I'm like, I hope the market crashes. um, yeah. Oh, QQQM. Yeah. Hey, what up, Flying Saucer? Yeah, dude. This is the instead of buying the QQQ, the Nasdaq 100, I always recommend to buy QQQM. It's the exact same ETF with the exact same Nasdaq 100 strategy, with a lower expense ratio. So it's the exact same thing as QQQ, but with a lower expense ratio run by the exact same people. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hey, I am having some Wi-Fi problems. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but if please hit the follow button. We'll be live later today for sure. I think the Wi-Fi just doesn't want me to work. So I do apologize. Let's see. I want to look at more stocks here. Oh, TSLL. I forgot to get to that one. Um, there we go. See, this is frustrating. Hey, there's usually not many problems. I do apologize. LUNR. So yeah, Lunar. This is a cool company. They reported earnings today. They send rovers to the moon, and all I heard was QQ 3 times in a row. Yeah, hey, sorry, my Wi-Fi is bugging right now. So hopefully it's better now. I might have to end the stream in a little bit, but it'll. I'm not at my house right now, so I go live every day, twice a day. So we'll be live later if it just doesn't work. But anyway, here's Lunar. They just reported earnings. How'd they do? So they missed on revenue. and they slightly beat on EBITDA. I have to look more into the earnings, but congrats if you own them. The stock's up 25% today. Um, on some good earnings. Let's see here. OSCR, yeah. Dude, this is a another health insurance company, I think, and they've done great actually. So check this out. Or at least in the past year. I love the sales growth on this company. Like, look, the sales are up 42% year over year. I mean, that's incredible growth. If you go to it on an annual basis, I mean, in 2019, the sales are 500 million. Now it's 9.2 billion. Incredible growth. So they're a nice company, and they're finally making net income. I want to see them keep on making this net income, but yeah. Yo, what's up, What15? Thanks so much for the rose there. I appreciate you, dude. Um, HITI. Oh, is that a stock? Yo, my portfolio's up 40% year to date. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Uh, let's see. Uh, Milhab, I think. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Milhab, yeah, dude, your portfolio's up 40%. That's amazing. I'm up like 10%, I think. So here's a company called High Tide. I've never heard of them. They're only worth 200 million. So they're a very small company, a $200 million company. So they're a brick and mortar store. Hey, look at that though. The sales are up 17% year over year. So that's actually not too bad. They have an e-commerce website. The e-commerce revenue isn't doing too hot right now, but what about the net income? Cuz ooh, so that's the bad news. They lost net income in the two most recent quarters, but it's not much. Yeah, they can easily eat that with their balance sheet. Operating profit decline though. I want to see them just get better margins and stay profitable. I mean, they're a Canadian company. Oh, so that's not even in U.S. dollars. So yeah, I'd like to see this company make net income. I'm not sure why the operating profit fell, but yeah, they're just a really small company. My TEM has almost doubled in a month. Really? Yo, I haven't looked at Tempest AI in a while. You know, Nancy Pelosi's husband bought this stock right here. Yeah, it's up 11% on the day. Geez, congrats if you own them. Let's go. I know they're in the genomics. Yeah, so genomics, look at this growth right here. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. The sales are up 88%. That's a huge spike, actually. Very impressive. What about the data and services? Up 44. So yeah, incredible growth on Tempest AI. I know they're not making net income yet, but that's all right because the growth is just phenomenal here, up 75%. So yeah, that I bet that blew away the analyst expectations. Yeah. That's probably why the stock is up so much. So yeah, Tempest AI, congrats if you own them. And yeah, if you guys got any stocks you want me to look at, let me know. I'm reading both the YouTube and the TikTok chat. Yeah, Jeff Mack said take two. So yeah, TTWO. So this is the company that owns Rockstar Games. So GTA 5, GTA 6 they own, which GTA 6 is about to come out or it's supposed to be coming out soon. So this is the company that owns them. I can't buy the stock right now. It's tough to buy the stock while it's at all-time highs. But yeah, whenever they release GTA 6, it's supposed to bring so much growth back to the company. I think GTA 5 is like the in the top five biggest games of all time, and it'll be so cool to see them make a new one. Mm. What are your thoughts on options trading? Yeah, if you can do it right, um, it can make you a lot of money. But I'm not good at it, and I've lost money doing it, so I don't do options. Covered calls are nice though, selling puts. So anyway, here's QXO, $8 billion company. I'm not sure what happened recently. Like there was a huge decline right here. Anyway, let's do some analysis on them because they do have some market cap. So they're a service and other. So actually, the numbers look weird here. Let me go here. So the revenue's down 6% year over year. So revenue's down 6, but they're making net income now. Oh, no, they're not actually. Those are like weird one-time adjustments. It says they're making net income, but the operating profit shows they're actually losing money every quarter. They have a whoa. See, the numbers just look weird here. Like they have a phenomenal balance sheet. Let's see. Is that cash? Yeah, they have $5 billion of cash, like real cash on hand. And the whole company's worth 8 billion. So what I'm seeing here is yeah, literally like 70% of the whole company's market cap is just their cash on hand. I got to do some more research on QXO. The numbers look weird there. Um, let's see. Maverick, what's up, dude? He said ticker symbol hood. Yeah, dude, Robinhood stock is popping off, up 10% on the day. I mean, nearly at an all-time high. So Robinhood's done great. I mean, we can look right here at the revenue is up 50% year over year. Some very nice growth on the revenue. But look at the net income. This is the most impressive part. I mean, they're printing net income every quarter now. When Robinhood, used to lose literally a billion a quarter sometimes. So they're really turning things around. So I think the valuation's high. You can't really buy them right now, but I own them. I own some of them. I got 5 shares of them left in my risk on portfolio. I took a lot of profits on them in the past. Kind of regret it now because I'm up 350% on them. Where was my cost basis? Yeah, I got in at $13. But yeah, and I sold 50 shares at 36, lower than it was today. Anyway, let's keep going here. Made 60% on hood. Sheesh, nice Maverick. I'm riding the CTMX train. My CTMX train. It's up a lot. Should I expect it to stay or be cautious? Let's see. So yeah, $400 million company, very low market cap. Yeah, they're up 17% on the day. To be honest with you, this is a company. Whoa, okay. Well, actually, good news here. The revenue's up 50%, and they actually made net income off that. So that's good. I mean, the balance sheet's technically getting better because the liabilities are the same as their assets now. So that's real net income that they made. I mean, did they sell an asset? So they're selling some assets right now. But I would probably trim that one. I mean, they're only worth 300 million. They look very risky. Um, Made $600 on my 2K account from a bullish call. Hey, nice, dude. Yo, Chris said check PNBK. Is this a bank right here? So let's see. Pacific Mercantile Bancorp. So these are some really small companies. See, this one's only worth 450 million, but they've done great the past couple weeks here. Look at that, a nice little rally. Wait, community banking. Yeah, so hey, they are a bank. Um, Looks like the fundamentals aren't good here. Yeah, I'd stay away from this company. Look, the sales are 6 million. I mean, it is down 30%. The sales down 30 and they're losing net income. So, honestly, nothing the stock's done great. I mean, I wonder why. But I mean, nothing's really blowing me away there to really want to buy them. But yeah, congrats if you like made a lot of money on them. What should I do with MicroStrategy? MSTR. So yeah, MicroStrategy, this is just a Bitcoin proxy. So whatever Bitcoin does, I mean, this follows Bitcoin because they literally have like $25 billion of Bitcoin. Actually, let me go to their balance sheet right here. This is how we check that. Look, no, actually, they have like 40 billion of Bitcoin. I mean, this is crazy. The assets have expanded and grown so much. They've issued shares to just purely buy Bitcoin with it. So very interesting thing for MicroStrategy. So yeah, they just follow Bitcoin. Um, so yeah, if you want to sell them, it's what you think Bitcoin's going to do. So here's RY, Royal Bank of Canada. So yeah, this is one of the few Canadian banks. Look at that. The stock's pretty close to an all-time high. You get a nice yield with the bank stocks, a 3.3% dividend yield on this one. So yeah, I'd much rather buy this bank right here. They're in wealth management, personal banking, capital markets. They're in insurance as well. Very interesting. And look at the net income up 32% year over year. Wow. They're making 3 to 4 billion in net income a quarter. So RY, I really like that one. Um, yeah. Let's see. Coney and we check Bull stock. Oh yeah, Webull. Hey, I'll be quick about this one because we just looked at them a second ago. This is the brokerage. This app right here is publicly traded. Their stock is ticker symbol Bull. They just IPO'd last month. They went to $70 and they're back down to 14. Unfortunately, there's not any financials we can look at since they just IPO'd. So Huckleberry said, can you check H&ST, the Honest Company? Might be huge growth company in the future. So yeah, here's the Honest Company. This is a debt-free company. So this company actually has no debt. The market cap is 560 million. So a very small company. They're only worth 560 million, but they have $78 million of cash on hand. And they made net income. Look at that. Actually, that's good news. They made like 2 million of net income. The sales were up 12. So that's probably why the stock's only $500 million company. They just made they just went profitable for the first time, it looks like, which is good news. So but yeah. They just sell diapers and wipes, they just sell a commodity. Let's see. Harris, what's up, dude? Hi, what do you think about EMO stock? Is that a company? Let's check it out. So, Clear Bridge Energy Midstream Fund. So, yeah, look at that. The stocks, with these oil and gas stocks, they don't usually outperform in the long run, but it's had a great run the past couple years here. I mean, it's just been straight up, and I bet they have a really good dividend yield as well. So, yeah, because this is like a fund or whatever, I can't see their financials or anything, which is unfortunate. They're a closed-end fund, but looks like they've done pretty good. I mean, on the weekly, I mean, if since 2019 they've done pretty good. I wish I could give you more thoughts on them. I do apologize. I couldn't see their financials or whatever. I'm pretty young. Should I do stock trading or day trading? I would just buy and hold like the S&P 500, let it compound. Compound interest is what I like. That's what I kind of have my strategy in. How much per trade should I do with 1,000 starting? I these are, I'm not. Hey, don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. Like I would just trade. I would trade with a very small percent of your entire portfolio. I would have most of my portfolio just buying and holding great companies that you like an Amazon. Oh yeah, someone said Harold said, "Do you think Amazon will raise or go lower?" I'll look at Amazon after this because I love that one. So here's Cash App. Has anyone heard of Cash App before? This is their stock right here, publicly traded. And look at this right here. Cash App is 67% of the business. And unfortunately, this stock has just not done too good. I mean, it's down from 2019. The stock's been flat for over 7 years. And the good news is though, they're making net income every quarter. This is a profitable company. They're making a lot of net income. Cash from operations fell like crazy. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, the risk reward might be decent on this one. I don't know. So that's Cash App. I think Kathy Wood owns that company as well. So let's go look at Amazon as well, dude. Amazon has had an insane rally. Here's my cost basis right here at 182, and it's just been crazy the past 5 days. It's up to $213 now. Sorry, got my tea here. So yeah, I was buying a little bit more at like 160. So here's Amazon. The biggest part of their market cap, because it makes the most amount of net income for them, is the Amazon Web Services. Like a lot of people don't even know that about Amazon. Their AWS business is huge. It's literally over $100 billion of revenue for them a year, which is crazy. And if you look at the bottom line here, it's ridiculous. I mean, they're making 10 to 20 billion of net income a quarter, easy. And it's Amazon, so it's expected to grow. I mean, they do so much revenue. They did 155 billion of revenue in the most recent quarter, and 17 billion of that was net income. I mean, very impressive. They're such an innovative company, Amazon. So yeah, made 60% year to date on TTD, the Trade Desk. Yo, this is the advertising company, the Trade Desk. So yeah, look at them. Wow, they've had a nice little gap up on earnings. Let me go look at their earnings. So let's see. They beat on revenue, they beat on net income, and they beat on EBITDA. So they triple beat. I see why the stock's done so good. Revenue was up 25, net income was up 60. So that means they're growing their net margins. They grew their net margin 27% year over year. That's very impressive. Cash from operations was up 57%. Yo, the stock deserves to be up. I mean, uh, they're really nice. They did just lose their partnership with Netflix, but that was way priced in. Oh, American Tower Corp, yo, this is a very cool company. This is AMT right here. Uh-oh. Yo, this app is telling us, let's see what this is right here. The app is saying there's a double top. Okay, well, that's technical analysis. I like looking at the fundamentals here. So what you want to look at for the REITs is this number right down here, the CFO. And yeah, they make 1 to 1.5 billion a quarter. They have a data center business as well. They do cell towers and uh data centers. But look at this. You get a 3.3% dividend yield with this company. And since they're a REIT, a real estate investment trust, it's actually completely sustainable. They have to pay out most of the income they make in the form of a dividend by law. So American Tower Corp is cool. I like them. They actually, I'll be really quick about this. If we go back to American Tower Corp right here, a lot of the revenue comes from outside the U.S. They're in a lot of these emerging markets. Like, look at that. Brazil is 7% of the business. Mexico's 5. Germany, all these other countries, which is pretty cool about AMT. Let's see. Uber, yo, dude, what's up, Volts? Yo, Uber is one I missed out on. I wish I bought Uber because I might get back into them if they fall or something. The stock's at an all-time high right now. So if you've ever bought Uber, you're up on your money. And we can see their active users. They have 170 million monthly active users. They keep on growing. The mobility and the delivery business keep on growing. Like the mobility revenue is up 25% year over year. Delivery, which is like Uber Eats, is up 21. So very nice growth on Uber. The free cash flow was a record, 2.25 billion of free cash flow. Incredible. The net income was they make 1 billion of net income a quarter now. So Uber, impressive company. Thanks for reviewing Honest. What do you think Coinbase? Oh yeah, we can look at Coinbase as well. So Coinbase, this one follows Bitcoin mainly, but they just got added into the S&P 500 today. So if you're wondering like why is the stock up so much, it's because they got added into the S&P 500, which is really cool. And here's a really good statistic. Look at this. Their monthly transacting users is 9.7 million. So, like, that's really impressive. And here's their net income right here. If you average out the 4 quarters right here, they're making like 250 million of net income a quarter. Like, very good. The free cash flow is good as well. So, yeah, Coinbase, but it mainly just follows whatever Bitcoin does because they're a Bitcoin proxy. But they are up on the news of being added into the S&P 500. So Julian said ACHR. So this is a company I actually don't really like. I Let's see. Oh, they just reported earnings. Reported a loss of 17 cents. So yeah, here's the thing about Archer Aviation is that this is a startup right here. So if we go, here was their most recent earnings report. The revenue was $0. They lost less net income than expected, which is good news. But yeah, this is the thing right here. If we go to revenue, it says no data because Archer Aviation doesn't sell anything. They've never sold a product or a service. And if we look at the net income, they lost 200 million and they don't sell any products. So I want to see this company finally start selling a product. But it's congrats if you own them because they're up 20% on the day. You got to be up. I would actually consider maybe taking a little profit on them, but not financial advice, of course. Nothing in this financial advice. I don't sell anything. I don't got a course, book, Discord, WhatsApp. I'm just on here giving my opinion. Can we please see United Health stock? Yeah, or I don't think you want to see it because it's so painful. And I am down 20% on United Health at $338, but I just like being completely transparent. Look at them in 1 month, down 46%. I mean, that is a crazy decline. So, which dividend stock you think is better, KO or MO? Dude, they're both great. Like Luffy, the answer is both, probably, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, both are great. So here's CONY. This is a covered call ETF. Yeah, what's up, Lion? Sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong there. But Cone ETF. But um, you you won't outperform the market in the long run with that ETF, but you get a nice high monthly dividend if you did want to buy them because they're a covered call ETF. Take Two Interactive. Yeah, I'll be quick about this one. This is TTWO. Then I'll show you my portfolio again. I want to go over my portfolios, check how the market's doing. So here's Take Two. Yeah, this is GTA 5, GTA 6 that they own. So they GTA 6 is going to be released soon, so I can't wait to see what that'll do to their numbers. It's hard to buy this one now because they're already at an all-time high, like pre-pricing in the huge growth. But yeah, here's my main taxable account dividend portfolio. We're barely up. We're up 0.12% on the day. It's like a mixed bag here. Like McDonald's is down on the day, but Constellation Energy's been crushing it. Wow, they're up another 3%. Dang. You know, how much are they up in just 1 month? They're up 41% in just 1 month, and we're up 42%. So, yeah, literally a month ago, we were red on our position. So, CEG has been going crazy. Meta also has had a nice little rally the past month here, up 21%. Unfortunately, Google has been struggling, though. I mean, they had this huge drop right here, but I've been buying a little bit more Google because I liked them. So yeah, this is my main taxable account. We also have our Roth IRA. Our Roth IRA is only $1,000. I've had it for less than a year. But yeah, we have Kroger. Dang, Kroger. I might go buy a share of them real quick. Yeah, the grocery stores are getting hit hard right now. It's like the money is moving out of the safety stocks and going into big tech. Yeah, here's our risk on portfolio. Check this out. Yo, AMD's up 4, Super Micro's up 13 on the day. So very nice day in the market. If we go to my just watch list right here, let's see what's up the most. Life 360. If anyone's heard of Life 360, whoa, dang, they're at all time highs. I should have bought that one. I made a YouTube video about them too. First Solar's up, Supermicro, Hims, Robinhood. Yeah, Robinhood and Palantir all time highs. I mean, yeah, basically if you own tech, I mean, you're doing great. So yeah, hey, that was the stream. I appreciate y'all being here. I bought 100 shares of Google today. Really, Luffy. Sheesh. Nice, dude. You just cashed in the Skypea gold. Okay, so here's New Scale SMR. So plus 24% today. Nice. So yeah, this is one of the nuclear energy stocks. Was there any specific news? I don't think. Oh, they just reported earnings, so they must have had good earnings for the stock to be up. Yeah, they beat on revenue. Um, this company. Yeah. Wow. Wait. Was that the most recent quarter? So yeah, this doesn't have the most recent quarter, but they just made another 13 million. This company isn't huge. Like the revenue is just not that much, like 34 million and now another 14 million. But it's good. They done great. Like this is a like nuclear startup right here. They make like those mini nuclear silos. Um, but yeah, what do you think about putting 10K into Coney and then putting dividends into VOO? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't probably do that. I mean, I this will underperform the VOO in the long run. I mean, this has a super high expense ratio and it sells calls. So just naturally it'll underperform. But you get a nice monthly dividend. So but if you're just gonna buy it to reinvest the dividend anyway, you're paying higher tax. So the covered call ETF right there, you pay short term capital gains on those dividends. It's not like a normal dividend stock. Like whenever I receive a dividend from I don't know, McDonald's, it's actually a qualified dividend, and I actually pay 0% tax on it. And I since I make under 60K, I pay 0% tax on all these dividends I receive. But if I were to receive a dividend from Coney, I would have to pay a tax on it. Or for you, it's just taxed at a higher tax bracket. It's taxed at short-term capital gains and not long-term capital gains like qualified dividends are. So yeah. Um let's see here. Tim said thoughts on NU. So yeah, this is a crypto bank out of Brazil. So Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway actually owns a little bit of NU Holdings, which is pretty interesting. And I love this company. They report earnings soon. Look at this. They make 500 million a quarter. They're so profitable. Easy money right here. I mean, super profitable company. Oops, sorry. We're back. Yeah, super profitable company. Like let's see here. So, yeah, the net income is expected to just keep on getting better as well. So, yeah, I really like NU. Um, it's just like a buy and hold. I think Berkshire Hathaway owns a little bit. Brady said opinions on Costco. So, wow, look at Costco right here. The app is saying right here that there is a double bottom and the rise probability is a 95% chance. So, Costco is doing great. I mean, I love their business model. Like you buy stuff in bulk there, so consumers feel like you get a good deal. You have to have a subscription to get in the business, so that subscription's all reoccurring high margin revenue for them. And now they're making 1 to 2 billion of net income a quarter, and they pay a dividend. They do stock buybacks. So Costco is one of the best run grocery stores. You buying more UNH? Yeah, just a little bit of UNH today. I bought zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2 shares. I got 4.22 shares now, but I'm still down bad. I'm down $339 on them. So yeah, drop a like on the stream for me. I'd appreciate that. What do you think about SOXL? It looks good right now. So let's see. What is this? Oh, the Daily Bull 3X Semiconductor ETF. So yeah, this is one that I this is a short-term trade. You cannot hold this for over 15 days. I mean, and whenever you're in a bear market, this thing collapses. Like that, it hasn't moved on the monthly, so you can't buy and hold this. You short-term swing trade it, because you start with $100 of a normal asset and it falls 30%. You're at 70, but then at 3x's, it goes to 250. But with this ETF, it would fall 90%, and then if it 3x's, you're just back to $90. So you've still lost 10%. So I hopefully that made sense. It probably didn't, but um, I can't. I hate the 3x leverage ETF. Yo, what's up, Edzilla? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Thoughts on TSM? Oh yeah, dude. Taiwan Semiconductor. This is like an Nvidia competitor. They make like those 5 nanometer wafer chips. Look at this right here. Their market share just keeps on growing. 67% market share. And I like this one because actually get a yield with this company. You get a 1.3% dividend yield. They can easily afford that. This company prints net income. They literally made 10 billion the most recent quarter, 11 billion the quarter before, then 9 billion. So yeah, they just make a lot of money, and they're a shareholder friendly company. They return it. Um, so yeah, yo, what's up, Dylan? Yeah, you got to know what you're doing to do options. So yeah, yeah. Hey, again, I appreciate y'all being here. If y'all want to hit the follow button, we'll be live later today. We go live every day, twice a day. And if the main way to support me, by the way, I don't sell anything. I don't have a course, book, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram. I sell nothing. The only thing I do have is a YouTube channel. So the best way to support me, if you wanted to, is just go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Nathan Roberts in the link tree in my bio. You can also replay the stream if you missed anything. Oh, here's a really high yielding dividend stock right here. Dylan said, "What do you think about MO?" So this is Altria Group. This is one of the high yielding stocks that have a sustainable dividend. So if you kind of look in the middle of my screen here, they have a 7.23% dividend yield. So you get 7% of your money back in a qualified dividend every year, and they can easily afford that. On top of this, incredible stock price appreciation. Well, not incredible stock price appreciation, but you get a 7% yield and you're gaining money on your stock price. So yeah, if we go to the dividend right here, they only have a 61% payout ratio. Ultra Group actually has room to raise the dividend. So yeah, you get 7.2% of your money back in a qualified dividend with Ultra Group. Oh, I'll show you my new highest yielding dividend stock that I just bought. If I go down here to my Roth IRA, I bought it in my Roth IRA as well because this is now tax-free dividends. But this is ticker symbol MAIN. This is Main Street Capital. So if you like high dividend yields, this one actually pays you monthly. So check this out. If we zoom out, all these little things are the dividends. So you get paid 25 cents every month per one share that you own. And I don't have a huge position. I got four shares, so that pays me $1 every month, which is pretty cool for a $200 position. I think I'll allocate more to that. Dang, Kroger keeps on falling. Kroger's down 3%. We're now down all time on our position. I'm actually looking to buy more Kroger. Yeah, McDonald's, like a lot of the safety stocks are falling. Money's rotating out of the safety, out of the grocery stores, and going into tech. Like Google's up like crazy, Meta. I mean, very nice rally. And then here's our buy and hold portfolio as well. We're actually at an all-time high today. I've never had a higher account balance. We're up 58% all time in here, and year to date we're up 15%. We're smoking the S&P 500. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and again, don't listen to me. This isn't financial advice. Like you want to have a diversified portfolio. I recommend if you want to buy a stock, I say you should dollar cost average into them, DCA. That just means you slowly buy into the stock instead of spending all your money at once, but that doesn't always work. You want to make sure you're buying a high quality company or you could have a position like this. So anyway, y'all are the best. I appreciate y'all being here. Again, if you want to support me, please hit the follow button. Best way to support me is my YouTube channel. See you all later. We're going to be live in a couple hours. I promise. We're going to be looking at more stocks. So see you guys later. Y'all are the best. See you later. Have a great one. And thank you all for you guys on the YouTube replay. Appreciate y'all the most. I hope you